Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Just going to give it about a minute. Alright, there we go. So, good morning, everybody. Or good afternoon, I should say. So, basically, was thinking to myself, actually, I think about this a lot, and I'm sure some of you do as well. How many NPCs walk among us in the herd here on Earth? And I think the ratio is probably somewhere in maybe generous. I think that there are just people you come to and approach through our lifetimes that are basically, they're not there. Like, you try to talk to them, try to reason with them, and there's just a blank stare. There's nothing there. And I think maybe that is probably by design, whether it's if they're really just walking androids like we basically are, except some of us can break free of that. I know I'm not really presenting this well, but I'm trying to collect my thoughts on it. But I think a good portion of who we come across in our daily lives are NPCs. I think they're people who are, they're just blank. They're not there. They're not necessarily dark, they're not necessarily light, but they're of a type of human who is maybe not far along in their evolutionary process. We could also maybe refer to the wheel of samsara. You're going through the cycles. This is from Buddhism. You're going through that cycle, and maybe they're just not at that level yet where they can break free, and they're still stuck in it. And I think that's the majority of the people that we unfortunately come across day to day. And I also think that some of them are even put in your pathway to distract you and to veer you off the path of trying to figure out things, trying to live your life, trying to do your own thing. And basically it seems like they're a distraction. That's what I really think. I think they're really a form of a distraction to try and either keep you on your game or take you off your game. And more often than not, they're taking you off their game. They're not helping you. They're getting in your way. They don't think for themselves, obviously. They're incapable of thinking for themselves. They're most likely just in a mind trap. And I have some friends who are like this, and I love them to death, but if you bring up a topic that expands their thinking, they're not capable of thinking for themselves. And they think that's what's right, that's what's just, that's what's correct. There's a difference between truth and belief. And a lot of people here on Earth have belief. Truth is truth. It can't be changed. Unless new facts arise and something changes, but truth is truth. Belief is basically just a hope. It's not gonna get you any further. It's kind of like we can bring this up when we're talking about religions. Religions do this. People believe in religion. They don't know, they believe in it. And religion boxes people's spirituality into a corner and takes advantage of them. And NPCs follow that model. Now, if you are of some sort of religious faith, that's fine. If you're capable of thinking for yourself, that's what's important, not what the church is telling you or the monastery or this or that. It's all about thinking for yourself. If you're thinking for yourself and can think critically and keep your mind expanded, then you're not necessarily of the belief cult. You're of the what's righteous cult, I guess we could say. But really, I'm curious in the comments, guys. Leave a comment and let me know what your thoughts are on what the percentage of NPCs are that walk among us. I'm really curious what people's thoughts are on this one, because it's kind of like when you start thinking about simulation theory, something like that. Hell, we've got all these obstacles in front of us, and some of them are apparently our own brothers and sisters. Whoa. It's sad. It's sad to think about. It really is, because I feel bad for the people that are trapped inside their own minds and their own belief systems and can't think outside the box. Either A, because they're told not to, or B, because they're conditioned not to. Either way, it's horrible. It's really something that gets my mind turning. But I think that's pretty much it for this morning. So I know you guys are putting some stuff in the chat. I can't read it, but I'll take a look at it later and respond to you guys. But I'm happy that you guys joined me for the brief few minutes here, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Much love.